Everybody welcome Scott Magri!
Hey everybody, my name is Scott Magri, and I too am a victim of sexual harassment. Don't know if I have a lawsuit though, because the perpetrator is also Scott Magri. Yeah. I don't mean to brag, but I've been making myself feel uncomfortable for about 36 years now. And counting. I mean, I'm not gay, but when it comes to me, so gay. There you go. Anybody here into juicing? Anybody? I'm trying to lose weight, so I juice everything. For breakfast, I drank a large glass of carrots, beets, and spinach. And for lunch, I had diarrhea. We're in Depends right now, just in case. When I begin a new job, I like to tell people that I recently lost 180 pounds. That way, instead of people being like, did you meet the new fat guy? They're like, do you know that new guy just lost 180 pounds? God bless him. That's why I hired him, you know? It's like a social head start. I was always very, very shy when it came to girls. I had a crush on this girl in my 8th grade, but I couldn't bring myself to talk to her. I wanted to, but I just couldn't do it. So I bought a book of love spells. Now, I followed the love spell as close as possible as I could, but somewhere along the lines, I got it confused with my mother's recipe for meatloaf. I was molested by cattle. Yeah, I don't think I have a lawsuit in that situation either. It's very hard to prosecute cattle. But I love the girl I'm dating now. She is so positive. She's always saying great things like, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Which is great. But during sex, it's not the best time. It's not the best time. I mean, she never came out and said that I'm inadequate, but last weekend she bought me a strap-on dildo, you know? I was like, honey, I got this. She's like, not so much. Not so much. Yeah. But, yeah, when I was a kid, I had to learn about sex through pornography, which is not good. But the craziest porn was when I was a kid was maybe the woman left her shoes on, they did it on a pool table, right? You ever see porn now? It's insane. You know, so parents, if you're allowing your kids to learn about sex through today's porn, it's not the birds and the bees. It's the birds, the bees, and a bukkake. And if you don't know what a bukkake is, I'm jealous, really. You may be healthy. I mean, after the show, if you want, you could Google bukkake. But if you have like AFib, high cholesterol, or even if you're a smoker, I wouldn't do it. Yeah. But my girlfriend is really into role play, which is great. I just wish she told me. You know? Apparently, for the past 3 years, I've been playing the role of Paul from Accounts Receivable. You know? I finally met this bastard at one of the company picnics. I felt like an actor doing research for a biopic. I was like, oh, he drinks with his pinky up? Great. But even the internet thinks I'm lacking down there. I received one of those personalized ads that say, hey Scott, finally good news. Rub this cream on your penis and watch it grow instantly by 3 inches. I was like, great. I was gonna buy it, but then I realized my penis will grow instantly by 3 inches no matter what cream I rub into it. It's true. It's true. Research done. If you recall from my first joke. Yeah. But these hurricanes are out of control, right? What I can't stand, is why people fail to evacuate. But then I realized, I know why. The problem are the names of the hurricanes. They're just not scary. Because if you told me a Maria, an Ophelia, or Katrina will come into town and they would be blowing and sucking for 2 days straight, I wouldn't leave either. I wouldn't. I mean, I may go out to get a haircut and some condoms, but I'd pretty much come back. Sit tight and wait. 2 days is a long time, man. But we need some scary names, strike fear into the people. How about Hurricane Colonoscopy? Hurricane Gonorrhea. And get this, folks, this next one is actually coming. Hurricane second term with Donald Trump. Run for the fucking hills. But I'm 44 and I live with my father, which is very uncomfortable. He hogs all the sheets. He does. But a relative recently bought him a laptop computer, which makes me the in-house IT guy. Very complicated problems I gotta solve. Closing windows, entering passwords, pretending I don't see all the bukkake on his desktop, And I walked in on him, in the act, if you know what I mean. Very, very disturbing. So now when I go to use the kitchen at night, I stand at the top of the steps, as if to say, "I'm coming," because I know so is he. But I'm back in school now, so I went to the store the other day to buy a scientific calculator, but I accidentally bought a religious one. It could only divide. That's it. But I recently read that they're making a fourth part to the movie series Taken. That's Taken Part 4 with Liam Neeson. So I don't know who's taking his daughter this time around, but I just hope it's Child Protective Services. Because that's very irresponsible. Thank you guys, thank you.